Most haunted places want your attention. They advertise it. They lean into the legends. They invite you in. Sloss Furnace doesn't. It just stands there, silent, rusted, and unmoving, as if it already knows what happened, and doesn't care whether you believe it or not. This isn't a story about a haunted attraction. It's a story about work, heat, pressure, and what gets left behind when suffering becomes routine. Welcome back to Cryptic Sense. What Sloss was. Sloss Furnaces began operation in the late 1800s and quickly became one of the most important industrial sites in the American South. Pig iron poured out of these furnaces day and night, feeding railroads, buildings, and the rapid expansion of a modern nation. But progress came at a cost. The conditions inside Sloss were brutal. Extreme heat, deafening noise, long hours, minimal safety measures. Workers died here, some from falls, some from burns, some simply from exhaustion and exposure. And many of those deaths weren't accidents. They were accepted risks. The legend of Slag. One name comes up more than any other when talking about Sloss: Slag. According to legend, Slag was a brutal foreman who ruled the night shift with fear. He pushed workers beyond their limits. He punished mistakes harshly. And eventually, he fell into one of the furnaces himself. Official records don't fully support the story, but legends don't survive because they're accurate. They survive because they feel true. And Slag represents something very real. What happens when human beings are reduced to output? When industry leaves a mark. Sloss shut down in the early 1970s. The furnaces went cold. The noise stopped. The work ended. But something else didn't. Visitors, workers, and staff have reported. Voices when no one is present. Footsteps on catwalks. Shadowy figures moving between structures, sudden feelings of dread or pressure. No dramatic apparitions, no screaming ghosts. Just the sense that the place never fully powered down. Environmental memory. Here's where Cryptic Sense draws a line. Maybe places like Sloss aren't haunted in the traditional sense. Maybe extreme human suffering, repeated daily for decades, leaves an imprint. Not spirits, not demons. Memory. Think about it. Heat alters metal. Pressure reshapes stone. Repetition changes everything. Why would human experience be any different? Why people still feel it? Sloss is now preserved as a historic site. People visit it, photograph it, walk through it, and many leave feeling unsettled, even if they don't believe in ghosts. Not because something followed them, but because something stayed. Sloss doesn't reach out. It doesn't chase. It doesn't perform. It simply remains. Some places don't need to be haunted to feel heavy. They just need enough time and enough suffering. Sloss Furnace is a monument to progress and a reminder of what it demanded in return. Most people drive past it without thinking twice, but history doesn't disappear just because we stop looking at it. It waits. If you've been to Sloss Furnace or lived near it, let us know what you felt in the comments. Stay curious, stay sharp, and stay safe. Thank you for watching Cryptic Sense, where high strangeness meets reality.